Okay, welcome back, guys. So today we're gonna be doing 3rd Street. It's 13th Avenue D. I'm gonna show you now. This is Avenue D. Back there is like Houston, where we did 1st and 2nd Street. That there is 3rd Street and Avenue D. This is the corner, and this is Avenue D. So once I'm done with 3rd Street, you see all that back there, 4th, 5th, 6th Street, and so on. I'll be doing the streets when the time comes. So right now, we're gonna start with 3rd Street, and we'll begin now. Avenue D, 3rd Street. So again, we're heading towards West and East 3rd Street, or 3rd Street in this case. Oh. Oh, and by the way, this is part 1 of 3rd Street. Avenue C, 3rd Street. 3rd Street, Avenue C, Losaida Avenue. Right there, they're fixing the Nuyorican Ports Cafe renovation. It's a landmark also. So since last year they started renovating it. If I'm not mistaken, also the famous guitarist, I forgot his name right now, started playing there. Avenue D, 3rd Street. Also Reverend Pedro Pietri Way. Ooh. So like I said before, most of these streets are not gonna be all the same. Like I said, 1st Street and 2nd Street are the shortest one right now. So 3rd Street is about medium, if you want to say it, because it ends all the way at the end of 6th Avenue, Avenue of the Americas. After that, we have to come back from west to east. So most of these streets will be the same. It's just maybe 3 or 4 that will be unregular, so to speak, you know. Now we're coming up to a metal church. This one is, I'll show you this one. I'll probably do this one as soon as I come back. Hopefully we'll be open. But yeah, I will be doing this metal church on my way back. And hopefully, yeah, this one is Redeemer, Holy Redeemer. So I'll come back later when I finish my run on 3rd Street. Avenue A, 3rd Street. Heading west.
Special for her own good and everything like that. ఫోన్లు ఏంటంటే చేస్తారు.
Playground. And here we have the Star Academy PS63, 3rd Street between First Avenue and Avenue A, public school. Coming up on First Avenue and 3rd Street. First Avenue, 3rd Street.
Yeah, I
I'm just too old.
Yeah, I know.
Coming up on 2nd Avenue and 3rd Street. 2nd Avenue, 3rd Street. So like I said before, First Street and Second Street officially and physically end up Bowery Street right here now. But right now we're gonna cross that boundary over to the Third Street, which goes beyond that. Bowery, Third Street. Now, between here and the next block, this is all considered East Third Street. This block that we're gonna come is called Gray Jones Place, but there's no Third Street. And starting by Lafayette, it becomes West Third Street. Bowery, see, Gray Jones. There's no Third Street here. There's no number. So this whole block here is only Gray Jones. So back there is East Third Street. Once we cross Lafayette, it will become West Third Street, going towards the 6th Avenue. So this whole block here, it's all Gray Jones Place. So this is like the midpoint between East 3rd Street back there and West 3rd Street up front. And again, we are gonna give these guys a salute to the true heroes of every day. This one, this is 33 Engine and Company 33. And then this is and Gray Jones Place. These are the true heroes here. And we got a plaque that says erected, I don't know what that is, John C. Scannell. And then you have the Street of the Bravest. We got another one here. We got, oh, also this is like a shrine for the 9/11. So again, this is 33rd Engine and Company 33. So see, these are the true heroes of every day. Now we keep moving on. And this is a massive elevated parking lot. Just Scott TKGN Core Stables. Again, this is a whole big parking lot, elevated parking lot or elevator. It's really full at times. Parallel parking, Edison Park Fast. And again, that building in the corner, that used to be Tower Records. So that one there, the one's in there, and then that one, they used to belong to Tower Records. I used to work there for like 6-7 years. And in this particular building, they used to sell like the old stuff, CDs, LPs, you know, the older stuff, posters. And that one, that was mostly like I don't know, like imports from Japan, Great Britain, France, most of Europe. CDs and stuff like that, but very expensive though in that time. So this building here was part of Tower Records. So was that one back there. Only the main floors, that's it. That one is main floor. And now we are at Lafayette and 3rd Street. Now this is considered West 3rd Street. And there's a lot of restaurants in here. A lot of good, you know, food and stuff like that. I used to hang out a lot back in the 80s with my friends. Again, I'm gonna make a special video on 8th Street, reflecting on my how I was raised during that time in the middle years. But that will be probably soon, because again, I got a lot of other stuff to cover. But yeah. see the cobblestones? Some here are still being preserved. Back in like the old century, 1900s or late 1800s. Coming to Broadway. That's Broadway, and that's still Great Jones. And this is 3rd Street, West 3rd Street. We're entering now in the NYU section. This place is mostly NYU University. It's a vast, really vast area here for the NYU students. Again, now we're coming to unknown streets that they are wedged between streets and between avenues. The lesser streets, I call them, or the minor streets. Mercer Street, 3rd Street. Mercer, 3rd Street. Again, you see the banner, NYU? Another one up ahead, New York University. Another one back there, NYU. So this whole sector is mostly comprised of buildings to NYU, see? Bikes. NYU. A pathway to the other side, 4th Street. We'll cover that in another video. Again, banners, NYU. This whole sector is mostly NYU. I like the pathways, you know, with the small gardens and parks. You have a high-rise back there. I mean, there's not from 3rd Street. I mean, there's only a few things to see. And the east side is almost nothing. And this side, most of it is the NYU buildings that make this, you know, Now we're coming to another lesser street, LaGuardia Place and 3rd Street, West 3rd Street. Coming up on another small street, Thompson Street, 3rd Street. And back there is the Washington Square Park. We'll cover that some other time. Again, this is considered the village. A lot of these places used to host a lot of stores, record stores, a lot of metalheads, a lot of punk heads, a lot of hardcore guys. Yeah, it was different back then, totally different. Coming up on another small street. This one is Sullivan Street and 3rd Street. Again, another NYU banner. This one is about law.
A ver, dime tú qué hubieras hecho, güey. Llega tu novia y te dice, te regalo un viaje de 2 meses por Europa, ¿qué haces, güey? No, mi amor, tengo que ir a...
Let's NYU law. Another banner, NYU. Coming up on another small street, McDougal Street and 3rd Street. Also, if you notice, there's 2 types of colors here for the signs. You got green and you got brown. I don't know if they signify anything, but you know, they're there. Green and brown. And this is really famous because this is Groove. Groove. And then there's another one. You see that back there? That's the Blue Note Jazz. Very famous. Still in today. Still standing. When I come back, I'm gonna show you, there was a store here, right there where it says chicken rice. That used to be Bleak Kebab. That's where you could buy brand new or used CDs. This was mostly a metal store, punk and hardcore. You know, those 3 different types of music. That was Bleak Kebab. They closed it about 7-8 years ago. So that was one of the last stores here in the village, in the West Village. Like I keep saying again, things change around here. And here we got the Blue Note, jazz capital of the world. I do not know how this was built, but it's been here for a long time and it's still standing. The test of time. The Blue Note Jazz. And still here, standing. Blue Note Jazz Club. And back in the background you see 6th Avenue, and that's where 3rd Street literally finishes. And there's a movie cinema back there. That one also has been there for like years, and they closed it about 2 times, but it kept coming back, so it's still there. And this is one of the parks here by 6th Avenue. This basketball court is famous because every weekend it gets packed. You see people all around it. It's almost like a event here, because I mean, I'm not a base basketball thing, you know, to each his own, but you know, that's a famous basketball court here on the west side by 6th Avenue. Right now it's Monday through Friday, people come here, but in the weekend you see this whole thing packed to the rafters because people like basketball. Again, you know, I'm not into it, but you know, it's cool. So now we're coming to 6th Avenue and 3rd Street. 6th Avenue and 3rd Street. Okay guys, so thanks for watching. This is the end of the video, and as always, with that in mind, I will see you all somewhere in time. Part 1. Bye.